Alright, so we're back. It's been some time, doing some more golf stuff, doing some more stage 3 preparation stuff, getting some more parts put on. We're actually fitting Audi R8 coil packs to the Golf. It's a bit overkill, it's a bit crazy, but it actually works out. It's actually too expensive to be fair, and it works out to help a lot. When you go past stage 2, the standard coil packs can start to misfire, so these ones won't. I've got the coil packs over here, I've got the adapter plate and everything. I'll leave links for everything if you guys do want to do this yourselves. If you are going past stage 3 or stage 2, and you go into stage 3, or even if you go in stage 2, I would recommend these because they do help a lot, because you will get misfires. If you have it tuned like properly up to the max, you will start having misfires if you push it too much. But yeah, I've got the coil packs next to me and the adapter plate and everything. I'll show you guys that. Installing will show us all in a second. It's not too hard, it's quite an easy job, I'd say. It's not impossible, but it's not like it's really easy either. But once you see the video, you'll see what I'm saying once you see it. But yeah, let's get them installed. I've actually got a misfire issue right now. I'll try to show you guys clips of it, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. But it's only on idle. If any of you mechanics out there know this, it's on idle, I get a misfire. Very slight. Cold start is quite bad. And my fuel consumption is actually like really, really low. I can drive economically and I'll get like 21 somehow. So I don't know if it's like injectors or coil packs, or I'm working them out slowly. I don't think it's spark plugs. I've slowly cancelled it out basically. But coil packs, this is probably one of the last things I need to check. After that I'm thinking injectors, but if you guys do know what it is, just let me know. But yeah, let's get on with the installing. Okay, so here are the Audi R8 coil packs for my 1.4 TSI. Now we've got an adapter plate there, we've got the coil packs, and they've got these little little heads for the coil packs, like that other side, because my ones, the clips are a bit broken on them, so I need to sort it out. But yeah, so these are R8 coil packs. These can take high voltages or something, and I don't know what the full thing is behind it, but I know they do help for sure. I haven't just bought them randomly, because the garage that I was getting the car tuned by also said, yeah, you're gonna need them. But they can hold higher voltages and this and that, and a higher RPM, you basically need them. Now, if you guys know about the VAG scene, you know that these are usually used on a 2-litre TFSI. So these are usually used 2-litre TFSIs, you use them in R8s, a couple of the cars use them as well. But yeah, that's their common application. But we actually need this little adapter plate, because these are actually longer than our stock ones. So this adapter plate just kind of holds it in place basically. It's because otherwise they're going to be just sticking up out of the socket, like out of the hole. So yeah, and this adapter plate, look, it's just simple, it's just an aluminium adapter plate. Again, as always, links are going to be down below if you guys do want to buy this stuff and follow what I'm doing. You've got 2 little screws to hold it in. I'm just trying to show you guys what comes in the box. And yeah, that's really it. I'm thinking of changing this red to that kind of blue, like a dark blue for it, because I don't like how they're mismatching, but also I don't want to have red, so red's too common. But yeah, that's the plan. So what we'll do is we'll go outside and I'll show you guys how it's gonna all go on and get sorted out. Okay, so we're going to start off by taking off these 4 screws for the engine cover to get to the coil packs that are underneath. You need a T30, and then just like normal, yeah. Okay, so once the screws are out, you're going to need to take off this pipe here. The easiest way is by lifting this up a bit and just adjusting it a bit. You have to just sort of kind of work it out of there, and then eventually it's okay. You have to kind of wiggle it, and eventually just be careful of the cables. There you go, and that's off. Okay, yes, now at the coil packs. Now we're gonna have to take out all of these, put the adapter on, and then replace them obviously. Okay, so here we are taking the coil packs out. We've got the engine cover already off, like I showed you guys. It was only them 4 screws, so that's quite simple. But yeah, to take the coil packs off, there's actually a clip underneath the connector that you gotta like pull back with your finger. Don't, like, they're easy to break, just keep that in mind. But you kind of like pull the piece back. Yeah, it's just like one of those normal connectors that you have in VWs. Pull that back and then pull the coil packs out. It might be a bit jammed or need a bit of force, just give them a bit of a pull and they should come out. So yeah, that's getting them out. Once they're out, we need to sort out the connectors, sort out a couple of things, and we can put the new ones in. Once you've got the coil packs out, then you're going to need to unclip the wires for the coil packs to pull them over the other side. And then you know the actual, there's like a black holder piece you're seeing that's underneath. It's just a plastic piece. 2 screws go into there. Just take out them 2 screws and you can put the new adapter in instead. The new adapter goes into them screw holes instead. So all you gotta do is just take, look, I'll show you guys right here. There's 1 screw just there between them 2 cylinders, and then one on the right hand side, that one there between them 2 cylinders. They're the 2 that needs to come out. Don't take out the rest of them. Pull them two out, and you can put the new adapter plate on top of them, and you're sorted. Alright, now, so before we put the actual adapter in, we thought we'd deepen the connectors. So now we're deepening them here. As you can see, to get the actual connector piece off, you got to put a pick tool in there, and you get the little purple like piece, holder piece out of there. Then that will push out like it's like a cable holder to keep them all straight. And then next you're gonna need an actual like deepening tool, and then use that to push each cable, each wire from the pins and pull them out, as you can see we're doing here. Alright, so in my ones, the actual black connector head inside the connector actually broke on us. Luckily I had other connector heads ready. I actually bought another, I think it was a pack of 4 or pack of 8. It's quite cheap, you get them for eBay, they cost nothing. But I'd actually recommend getting them just because they are probably going to break on you because they're quite brittle. You could get away without breaking them, but it's only a couple of quid anyway, and you're taking the pins out. You can just put them in fresh connector heads if you want to. But yeah, that's what I recommend. So here you can see we've got the actual pins out, all 4 there. We've got to repin the new ones now, so we can get all of them out, repin the new ones. We did ours one by one, that way you can't forget which coil pack is which and mess up the wire order or mess things up. So we did one coil pack first, and then we just kept referring to that one we did first for the wires. Alright, so here we've got all the pins out, we're just untangling them because you're going to change the order, so you want to have them all like untangled basically before you plug them in. It just makes them neater. I'll actually throw up the diagram of how to actually repin the new ones. It's quite simple, to just move around the 4 cables, so it's not that hard. And I'll show you guys a picture of mine as well when they're done so you can see how to do it, because the diagram's actually in German or something. You just kind of just follow the numbers and the wires, the colour of the wires that I did, and it works fine. But yeah, just copy that. Now when you put each pin in, you'll hear a little click, and you want to keep that rubber end bit on them because that keeps water, it makes them watertight. So push it in and you'll hear like a very faint like click. It's very quiet, but make sure they're all click in, and once they've all clicked in, then you know it's actually in. It can get a bit awkward sometimes, but yeah, just you do that. Okay, so here's the adapter plate. I got my one in like a metallic blue, you guys saw it earlier. But yeah, it comes with 2 screws, and it has like a little spacer thing on them, a spacer and a washer. Underneath you want the spacer and then the washer on top. It's quite hard to line up. I had to fiddle with it for like a really long time, just keep messing with it, and eventually you can get it in, like you can get it sitting right. But yeah, slide that in. There is a PCV pipe just there by my hand on the right. Be careful of that. Mine snapped on me later on. I'll show you guys how to repair it. It's like a makeshift repair temporarily, but yeah, keep an eye on that. Try not to crack it, but it is very brittle, so you probably will need to get a new one. If anything, I'd say unplug it first. Unplug that, get everything else sorted, and plug that in last. But yeah, look, I took it out to try and get it lined up properly. But yeah, so just basically do that. Once it's in, you just got to screw it down with these 2 screws. Not too tight, just do them hand tight basically. And then yeah, so that's all ready. After that, straight away, just got to put the coil packs in because the pins are done and the screws are done. I'm ready to go. Okay, so here we got the R8 coil packs. I'll leave a part number down below if you guys do want to get them, and some links for everything. But yeah, so these are the coil packs right here. These are going to go straight into the adapter. They don't actually like click down. There's like 2 little notches on the side of the adapter. Line them up with the ones on the actual coil packs. It's on a rubber part. Get them in, push them down. They'll need quite a bit of force because it's not like a piece that clicks in. It's just a rubber piece you need to push down. So just push it, look at the side, check if there's a gap. If there's no gap, you're good. If there is a gap, then just push it down more. But yeah. So when you first put them in for the first time, it's quite tough. What we realise is give them little taps, so keep tapping it, not too hard, just keep giving light taps and watching it go down. It kind of makes it going a bit easier. But yeah, so push them as hard as you can, give them a few taps and you should be good. And just obviously make sure it lines up. Now it's the same thing for the rest of them. I'm not going to keep showing them again and again, so you guys know what to do. Just give them a push, get them in, and then plug them in. Okay, so this is where mine actually broke. It's on the last coil pack. You can see that little black pipe it's pushing on. We thought it's plastic, it'll just bend a little bit, it won't be too bad. And as you get down just enough, it'll start to crack it, you'll see that. And obviously on the right hand side, make sure you have that connector out of the way as well. Alright, so here's the car with the coil packs on. All done finally. You can see it's looking sick. The R8 coil packs look so sick on this. I don't know what it is, but the red and blue actually works really well as well. Now this, just temporary pipe. You can see it's a bit of like dodgy plastic welding them temporarily. I'm going to get the piece to move over there afterwards, like the twin charge. But that's the temporary fix. And you can see this pipe, it runs here. And I've added that joiner just into there. And just push that in. I'm just going to get 2 little clamps to hold it on. But to be fair, I've driven it for a day and it has been holding up pretty fine. So Could even just use like cable ties if you need. It's only temporary, it's gonna be literally like a couple of days probably until I move it over and sort it out. But yeah, that is the R8 coil pack. Well, they are the R8 coil packs. And yeah man, they're actually looking sick. Look at that man. Alright, so here the pin order I was saying that you guys need to follow. So if you look on here, from left to right, obviously just do right to left because it's number one. Oh, one sec. Alright, so as I was saying, the pin order from left to right, and it's focusing. But just here, you want to do red and green on the left, then brown and green, then purple, purplish kind of lilac kind of colour, and then brown. So yeah, that's the order of the coil packs that you need to do for the wiring. One of them has a different colour. Where's it gone? Yeah, look, this one has yellow for some reason there, and this one's like a blue and purple. So just keep that in mind, but the rest are the same. So you know the missing one, the odd colour one is for that pin. But it's very simple to repin them, but yeah. So yeah, that's sorted. Let me know what you guys think of this like red and blue setup. I'm thinking of possibly just keeping this part red now, not changing it to blue. And then keep that blue, pipes blue, all the other bits. This is going to change obviously, this is just temporary. I had it in the house just to get the car running still. But yeah, that's the R8 coil packs. Alright, so that is it then for today. The coil packs are done. I've got a few other issues here and there, like little repairs need to sort out. I've got little bits here and there. They're a bit weird ones, but I'm trying to work them out slowly. After that, then I'm putting the intake manifold, turbo, all them parts on. Basically, we're getting the car ready for the stage 3 now. We're doing all the preparation. Like, for example, the coil packs, we've got bits and bobs doing. We're getting everything, all the parts, everything ready now for the stage 3 we're going to do. That's like the main focus now. But yeah, that's it then for today. Remember to like, comment down below, and subscribe for more of this kind of content, more stage 3 stuff, more performance mods, all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching.